thinking at the time, outside the spacecraft on the surface of the moon, it did occur to me that a couple of words that had been sort of used were very appropriate to describe what I saw. So I used those words: magnificent desolation. Couldn't imagine a more desolate place for humans to be than the surface of the moon. When you look at those two, not all those thoughts went through my mind at the time. I'm flowering them up a little bit, but the symbolism of the magnificence and the desolation that was there.
That's a good step. Yep. About a 3-footer. Beautiful view. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here. Magnificent desolation.
And at the same time was the realization, without trying to use words, that we were actually physically further away than people back home. As we look up at the moon, from the surface of the moon, you look up and see the Earth. And of course the Earth stays in the same place, but we look up there if you can see it. And that all of humanity, except the three of us, two on the surface and one orbiting, we're all back there. And usually when you're that far away from home, with all those things you got to do to get back home, people aren't thinking about you too much. Explorers, you know, they're off somewhere and they're not paying attention to, or people back home aren't paying attention to who's climbing up the Mount Everest or some other place or deep down in the sea. But there were sure more people paying attention to what we were doing on that particular day.
Well, the whole world was watching you.